Welcome back, traveler. I am Kingdom Cody, and this is BattleZone, the tale of a war between the Americans and the Russians. Of course, in the last session, we had a ceasefire with the Russians, because a new threat has emerged, the Furies, created by the Russians, but they cannot control them. Now we will learn just how evil these things really are. The press and our team of mythologists are working through a plan to regain control of the Furies. They've contacted their CCA counterparts, and both sides are feeling the sting of those uncontrollable Furies. They've contracted... Wow, I must have gotten completely turned around there. Let me start again. The brass and our team of mythologists are working through a plan to regain control of the Furies. They've contacted their CCA counterparts, and both sides are feeling the sting of those uncontrollable Furies. It looks like a ceasefire may be at hand, which would have us put aside our differences in order to stop the Furies. While we put together this truce and develop a combat plan, you should gather as much biometal as possible in preparation for our coming battle. Do not be surprised if CCA units fall under your command. Mission objective: rescue American units. Rendezvous with any CCA units. Gather as much biometal as possible. Engineering report. Engineering has developed the sandbag missile in order to help you combat the Furies. These missiles can penetrate the sky of any vehicle, and once attached, they will limit the movement abilities of that vehicle. You might have seen this menu once before with the missions in the top left. I have actually beaten this mission, but the time it took was a bit awkward, considering I had one 30-minute video and one 8-minute video. But I feel like we could do a much better job. Plus, I missed something that I really wanted to show you guys. This is Titan, the satellite of Earth, of Saturn. Why did I say Earth? Satellite of Saturn. 9.6 astronomical units. Minimum distance from Earth. 1.290 million kilometers. Is that correct? Surface gravity. 0.38. Surface composition: water, ice, and rock. Mean surface temperature: -180 Celsius. Diameter: 5,150 kilometers. Now let's let the man talk. Oh, that's right.
Commander, these Furies have caught us completely unprepared. We need to gather all of the resources that we can. Times are desperate. Choose your engagements wisely. Remnants of the 11th Workers Tank Battalion will join your command at Nav Bravo. You'll assume full command of the Soviet forces. Together, you must gather 75 units of scrap.
Still moving. I'm right behind you. Still moving.
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, in the mission select, there's no man talking, unfortunately, so we gotta kind of leave that out.
Where's the power?
I don't remember what he says, but I believe the man talks about the Furies and just the destruction they cause, which, to be honest, I'm not that
Moving out.
finding out myself.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
Let's get a tower up here. Now that's a hangar and a supply. Those are free. Let's see, what's our objectives? Rendezvous with CCA Arbor at your starting location. But did I not do that? Alright, well, let's make sure that that gets done then.
In transit. Deploying.
Scavenger build.
Construction started.
Hopefully nothing bad will happen.
Building complete.
Okay, fantastic. We have a scavenger to start gathering scrap. I suppose we were just supposed to wait here. I'm not picking up that that sandbag because I find it absolutely worthless.
My comrades await your orders.
There we go.
Yurang,
Building complete.
You two.
defending. Yurang, defending.
I don't really see any use for you, so I'm just gonna recycle. But this is all about defense, not offense, and the APCs don't do much in way of offense. Let's see. Northwest? Yeah, Northwest Geyser. That'd be number 5. Yes, I am going in the right direction. We could use this as a starting place, especially with all the scrap nearby, but there's some free buildings over yonder that I could really use. Oh, there's nothing here.
Good to see you, Grizzly
Where'd
One.
you guys come from?
Deploying. Got your 6.
Waiting orders. Following.
Okay, now we gotta get back to base ASAP because those Furies aren't gonna be passive for long.
Recycler here. Construction started.
I mean it. They will
Building
come down out of the
complete.
sky and just break things.
APC here. Recycling.
Just like that. I'll have to deal with being in the Thunderbolt for now.
Scavenger
There's a
lost.
scavenger. They will continuously go after the scavengers, which is bloody annoying. There we go.
Recycler here.
Another
Construction started.
scavenger.
Badger here. Building
I'm gonna want you
complete.
up here.
You're the
No
boss.
particular reason.
In transit.
In hindsight, let's put you... Actually, let's have you near the scrap field, so that way you can at least protect our SCP. Handling so poor. At least protect our troops. Oh yeah,
You're the boss.
I know where I wanted to show you was. It's up here, if I'm correct. Yeah, there it is. I did not show you guys.
Commander, I don't think we want to be messing with that.
Name.
My thoughts exactly, Corporal. That's what I think it is. We don't want to have anything to do with it. You and your men are to steer clear of that structure.
Named Tartarus, the prison facility, constructed by Olympian Council in the Hadean Crown. Information classified. Warning: extreme danger. Tampering with containment facility will activate defense grid. However, I've actually destroyed that thing before, and it did nothing. So
Ready
it's just
to
a load of
build.
baloney. But hey, what are you gonna
Yes,
do? It's
sir.
one of these old games. I don't know exactly how old this game is, but I know it's at least 1990s.
Building.
Alright. Wow, these guys are really worse from where?
In transit.
I'm gonna be building some gun turrets on either side of here.
Building complete.
On our objectives, we need to gather 75 units of scrap. Our current
sir.
storage is 40,
Building.
so we'll be building at least 2. 1 scrap silo equals 15 more scrap. Is it more? I don't remember. Maybe it's 25. Yeah, let's let him get out of the, let's get out of the way of him. I'll be building another turret going into the base, and we do have a free turret back there. I can just, well, I'm not going to recycle it. I might use it. I might end up using it.
In transit. Building complete.
However, there's a lot more free space over here that I can
Yes,
use
sir.
to put defenses down. So I'm going
Building.
to take advantage of that. Okay, are they going far? No, they're not. Okay. I don't really want to take over these tanks because, well, they're pretty weak.
Take here. Heading back. Take here. Heading back.
Here. Awesome.
Building complete.
Fantastic.
Ready to build.
Now we should be prepared for any assaults on the
Yes,
base.
sir.
But just in case, I will build
Building.
another gun turret because Furies, man, Furies. Yes. What do you see? Everything
Building
the light
complete.
touches is the Furies. I know I'll build at least 1 silo here. And that would be our scavengers taking hits. And this thing takes forever.
Scavenger lost.
Dang it. That's pretty much why it takes forever to do anything. Oh,
Warning. Damage critical.
you little! I bumped into the turret. No, 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 no!
Unit lost.
Take here. I'm coming.
Too bad that the turrets don't attack those little things.
Recycler here.
scavenger.
Construction started.
Take here. I'm coming.
Pick me up. The Thunderbolt is pretty weak against these kind of Furies, especially since they're so mobile. Thankfully, they're the ones we have to worry about the most, I believe. Now, let me get in your way of some more scavenger. I apologize.
Ready to build.
Yeah, I might just recycle this tower over here.
Yes, sir.
Take here.
Get rid of
Reloading.
it. So I guess it's just if there's an armory that I'll just
Take here. Defending.
defend the recycler.
Construction rig here.
And he's going out to recycle the gun turret. Then I'll have him build a silo over here.
Recycler
Let's
here.
build a factory.
Construction started.
Tanks rolling. That'll be a good idea, you know?
Building complete.
Ready to move. I need power. Moving out. Going for geyser.
Ready to build. On my way. In transit. On my way.
Take here. I'm right behind you.
Recycler here.
Scout.
Construction started.
Furies are tough. Don't get me wrong, they are
Unit
tough.
factory online.
Don't
Building
screw around
complete.
with
Standing
Fury.
by. Oh, follow the leader.
Ready to build.
It's gonna silo in the base, and I'll build one where a bunch of scrap is, so that our scavengers don't have to go quite so far, and so we don't have to protect them along the entire
Yes, sir.
route, because that can get really tedious.
Building.
Razor here. Oh,
Yes, Bond,
follow the leader.
Thank you.
Yurang, I'm right behind you.
Building complete.
Say the Tartarus. That's what I forgot to show. When I didn't discover it on my first playthrough ever, but in fact I didn't discover until like a year or two ago maybe. They are going to where I think they're going, and that's what I was worried of. The other variant of Fury. And the thing's gonna shoot them at my scavengers. Afraid of Furies. I hate those missiles.
Scavenger here. Getting repair. Scavenger here. Getting repair.
You better get repairs.
Razor here. Yes, sir.
Yurang, heading back.
Yes, go get repairs, everyone. Heaven knows we're gonna need them.
Getting scrap. Getting repair.
I want everybody at maximum health by the time that the Furies come down again. I think they come in regular intervals, but I'm not gonna trust it. Okay, looking at the scrap, we were at 40, so I assume that one silo gives 50, no, not 50, what am I saying?
Ready to build. On my way.
Let it all repair. Now we're getting repairs. Must be the fact I had an army before that screwed up the AI. So let's get repaired. Is there any of these guys getting repaired?
Scavenger here. Getting repair.
I don't even think they're close enough.
Razor here.
Get reload.
Getting ammo.
Definitely sounds like something's getting repaired. Okay, yeah, the scavenger is getting repaired.
Scavenger here.
No.
Getting repair.
You are getting repaired.
Scavenger here. I'm on
Here
it.
you go, scavenge.
Take here. getting back.
Scavenger here.
A lot of micromanage here, I apologize.
I'm on it. Scavenger here.
That sounds like a Furies about to come down. So I'm just
I'm
gonna
right
go
behind
ahead
you.
and
Unit factory here.
start
Building
taking care of
underway.
it. Building a small mobile force to help defend.
Badger here.
Now, you Badger, I want you in the scrap.
Unit
fields.
complete.
Who's next? Leon!
Badger here.
I want you in the scrap field over here. Because it is a lot of scrap. This is where our scavengers are going to be spending a lot of time at.
You're the boss.
Of course, when we get close to our number, I'll start scavenging crap. Or, not crap, let me see. I'll start scavenging stuff. Or no. Salvaging. Recycling, that's what it's called. Recycling stuff.
Razor here. Whoa, follow the leader.
Yurang, I'm right behind you. Yurang, reloading. Yes, sir. Leon!
Here they come. My defensive units. You know what? Now, from what I've seen of Furies, they like to come in around this area. Like, that mountain is a particular favorite up until I get
Ready to build.
silo down
Yes,
here.
sir.
Then they'll just come down here because that's where scavengers are. In fact, I'll just go ahead and tell it to build a thing down here
Building.
so that they don't have to go quite as far. That will decrease the amount of time we're here. That will
Turret
make
deployed.
life easier. Okay, it looks like something landed alright.
Take here. I'm right behind you.
I'm just watching them.
Getting scrap. I'm on it.
I just told all three to go. Number
Getting
one.
scrap. I'm on it.
You need to go scavenging. Oh, he's on the other end of the map. Holy crap. Well, so long as he doesn't get attacked, I'm okay. And since now there are Furies, you gotta actively watch out for your scavengers, and it's pretty dang annoying to do so. Because you have to do it again. Well, there are a couple missions. Gotta admit, there are a couple missions that don't do that. Here comes our constructor. And in the top right, you can actually see myself. I'm the little tank, sort of staying in view there. Yeah, it's really cool. You can actually see the vehicle you're in through other NPCs. Like, for instance, I push T, and I can see what they see. That's right. That's right. You build, buddy. And plus, units can recycle
Building
enemies points
complete.
too, so that makes things a little bit easier on our end. That's what I was afraid of. So he's within gun turret range. I know eventually he's going to get within gun turret range and then he'll start getting destroyed. Ah, he is in gun turret range. Fantastic. Too bad I can't shoot at him.
Dropping scrap. I'm on it.
Will you please make a choice? Come on, I need that scrap either way, but do you really have to get tied up on it? Yeah, now he's gonna chase this scavenger here, so. Yep, he's chasing him. You can see it on the mini-map in the bottom left. There it is.
Recycler here. Construction
We
started.
have 30 scrap already. Holy crud.
Building complete.
if I were to recycle everything, I could probably
Unit
make it.
factory here. Moving out.
I might actually do that.
Ready to move. I need power.
All I do is
Cashing
go
her in.
with you. No, too low. Too low.
Razor here. Protecting.
Yuri,
Control 1, 9.
defending.
Send them all out there. The length of this mission really does vary, to be honest, because your goal is to get 75 units of scrap, and that can take a while if you just keep spending it. Especially if you use up all the scrap on the radar and you have to wait for the Furies to come down and give you more. I don't think we have that many missions left. I remember there being about 3 on Saturn. You know, the moon of Saturn. And then the next world we go to should be the last that I remember. But you don't know. You never know. Fantastic. Yeah, now might be a good time.
Razor here. Recycling.
Think here. Recycling. Grizzly here. Farewell, funny ride.
Oh,
Ready to build. Yes, sir.
Grizzly here. Rolling.
There's not enough.
Recycler
What
here.
happened?
Construction
There's
started.
really more.
Who's next? Leon.
I'm going to build another. I could have sworn we had about 90.
Building complete.
Ready to build.
Oh, it's because of the constructor.
Yes, sir. Farewell, funny ride.
Getting scrap. Recycling.
Tell him to recycle.
Getting scrap. Recycling. Badger here. Gladly.
I don't want to spend as
We've
much.
secured the resources,
Yes!
Commander. Let's
That's
take
it.
the battle back at 'em.
And that's the end of the mission. I could have waited a little bit longer, but I hate that mission. I hate these missions here. Mission complete. Good work gathering the biometal. We are now putting our final touches on our plan to take out the Furies. As we've gotten deeper into this crisis, we've seen that every myth seems to hold some shred of truth. These beings here took some special interest in the ancient Greeks. We don't know why they got involved in earthly events, but we do know that the power of the ancient Greeks faded as did their gods. The mythologists now believe that the Greeks' power waned because of their gods, the source of all their enlightenment and power, destroyed themselves. All of this ties together with the technology the Nexus developed, the technology that we're now resurrecting. The story of Icarus tells of a young boy who made wings out of feathers held together by wax. Wasn't his father that made the wings and he just sort of flew too close to the sun? His invention took him soaring through the sky, seeing sights that no man had ever seen. But in his arrogance, he overreached himself and flew too close to the sun. Yeah, I could have sworn that was Daedalus. The heat melted the wax. The feathers fell loose. He plummeted to his death. But Icarus was not a boy, as the Greeks tell the story. Icarus was a planet populated by an entire race of people who, like the boy in the story, reached for something they should not have tried to grasp, and it cost them their existence. Well, what they did wrong was that they took a weapon and imbued it with absolute aggression. And from what we've learned of the last story, or what we are going to learn, I'll leave that for the next part. We will begin a full-scale assault to destroy the Furies. Collins has ordered their complete and utter destruction of that just looks weird. Has ordered their complete and utter destruction of these abominations. Wouldn't it be the complete and utter destruction? Or just their complete and utter destruction? But of these I'm just gonna let it go. We will not make the same mistake that its creators made, and we will make sure that no one else has the chance ever again. Our time has grown short, traveler. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Like and subscribe if you did like. Farewell.